All right, today we're going to be taking a look at the all-in-one coffee system from Stanley. This is in their Adventure series. Let's get into it. All right, this is the Stanley coffee system, the all-in-one coffee system. Any of you guys been watching my channel for a while, you know I like to have coffee in the woods. This will make a great addition to taking something out in the woods. All right, let's take a look at it. Twists off, holds on, got the little indentions. You just kind of slide it in there and it holds the cup together. This thing screws right off. All right. There's your French press, your lid, and your thermos right here. All right, with all the components here, you have the French press right here. You have the coffee cup itself. You have two little cups. And you have your lid for the thermos itself. And what's cool about it is just got a nice little spot right there where you can pack in your coffee or tea or whatever you're taking with you. And that's a pretty good deep holding spot there. Hold multiple makings. All right, we're gonna get into this. Let's take a look at this cup first. Get this wrapper off. All right. Nice cup locking handle, and it can unlock with these two little tabs right here. Push it down. Nice. This is how it works. Let's brew up some coffee. All right, while that's brewing up, getting hot, I'm a big fan of making coffee. If you've been watching my channel for a while, you know I like to make coffee out in the woods. And just something I really enjoy doing, just getting out there, sitting, enjoying nature, listening, and drinking some coffee. And this right here will be a great addition to that, because sometimes one cup for me just isn't enough. I like to have a little bit more, and this is already brewing up, boiling up. Anyway, I'm a big fan also, though, of having multiple, one all-in-one type option thing, like this. I can make coffee, I can cook in this pot, I can purify water, I can do whatever I need to do. I've got, between the two cups here, I've got something else, if I need to eat. Maybe my wife is with me, or a friend or something, and we're out in the woods, can make up something, have two little bowls, two little cups, drink out of, things like that. This is a great addition. Now it's pretty big. It's not, it's not real big, it's not real heavy, but it will add a little bit of weight to your pack. Now, if you don't have a lot of far to go, or your car camping, this will be fantastic for that. Like I said, I'm a big fan of the multiple system options, because it gives you like a lot of versatility to be able to cook something, to make some water, boil some water. If you got to purify it in a survival situation, even if you're out of coffee, you don't have any of that stuff. Got a way to boil it, got a way to keep it, got a way to cook something while your water's cooling off. I mean, you've got multiple options. So that's very cool. All right, she's boiling up now. Handle is not hot. That's awesome. There we go. All right. Get my coffee out. Some good old Dunkin'. It's pretty good stuff. Just gonna kind of eyeball this a little bit here. pretty good. All right. I don't have a spoon. That's all right. It'll go down. Anyway. Put it down a little bit. And we're going to let that sit for a little bit, for like 5 minutes, and it should be good to go. All right, this should be good and ready now. Go ahead and French press this down. An excellent way to make brewed coffee while you're out in the woods. Pour a little up. It's got a little lip here. That way you can pour it in and pour it into the rest. There we go. One thing I was going to mention that I do believe that I forgot to mention is if I can find it on here. This will keep things hot for 15 hours. If you use ice cold products in this to carry like a cold drink or something like that, because it works both ways, it's a thermos. If it's just cold, like a cold drink, 13 hours. If you put an ice drink in there, or just ice in general, 2 days. There at the bottom. I don't know if it's going to focus or not. 15 hours for hot, 13 hours for cold, and 2 days for iced. That's a hell of an insulation. All right, so I'm going to just sample a little bit here. Outstanding. That's going to work great. It's going to work great. Like I said, I'm a big fan of having multiple use items. Now, being that this is, you know, in a survival situation, a lot of us do that too as well. You can't boil in this pot. You know, the insulation stuff will quit working. Now, in an emergency situation, I say go for it, do whatever. But however, you have this to do all that, and this to carry it in. So that way you've got something to purify water if you need to, and a container to carry it in. And like I said, you know, I'm a big fan of multiple use items, all-in-one items like this, because there's many uses for it, you know. Water for purification, cook pot to cook your food, things like that. But this is excellent, excellent. Now Stanley, they've been, the good folks over there have sent me a few items. And this is another from their adventure series, the compact cook set. It's another nesting cup, nesting system, and bowl, and another cook pot with a spork in it. And of course, many of us are familiar with this. I already have one of these. I've been using it for years. Fantastic item. The Stanley cook set, the 2-cup cook set. This thing is awesome. And I've, you know, had them send me another one because I wanted another one because it's just that good. This thing is awesome. Multiple uses for this as well. I mean, a lot of us are familiar with this, use this, have this. This thing is outstanding. And then, I had them send me a flask. Put a little bit of a Christmas cheer in there, or woods cheer, with some woods water, you know, however you want. It's another container as well that you can use, even though it's small. container to store water or something like that. But yes, very cool of them to send this stuff to me. I will probably do a separate review of this compact cook set as well. I've already done a review on this a long time ago when I had it. But anyway, thank you, Stanley, for sending these items out. Very cool. And all their stuff is very reasonable price too. And like I said, I've used this for years. Their products are just great. They're just great. And I think this right here will be a great addition for like short adventures into the woods and things like that. And you may even feel like taking it. It's really not that heavy, but it's got multiple uses, and I really like that. And the coffee came out great. That is my video. You all keep it heavy.